this. Why can't I get my regular? What's this? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. When you come in, make sure you are following the live host and you tapping this screen. Y'all, come on, push me on out, push me on out, push me out. Come on, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I need to throw it on what? Good morning, Mandy. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. When you come in, make sure you hold my nose down and you share the live out. Share the live out. When you come in, if you share it out to 10 people, you don't have to do it no more. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, 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 good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today's topic is who gets to experience you? Who gets to experience you? That's today's topic. Who gets to experience you? And what version do they get? Who gets to experience you? Thank you to everybody that's purchasing the the journal, because those people that have downloaded the journal let they self know that they serious about getting themselves together. So we gonna talk about it. Let's talk about it today. Who gets to experience you? And some people don't understand what I mean. What I mean is who gets to experience you. There are different versions of you, and everybody shouldn't get to experience the same version of you. Because some people don't even deserve that version of you. But sometimes you willingly give that version of you, and then people, hey, love me some me. People take advantage of that version. You ever heard the saying, people take your kindness for weakness? Good morning, good morning. People take your kindness for weakness. Thank you, love me some me. And that's what some people do. Some people take your kindness for weakness. Good morning, Inspired Angel. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, make sure you are tapping the screen. Make sure you are grabbing up your daily heart me. Make sure you have held my nose down and shared the live out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's question is, who gets to experience you? Who gets to experience you, and what version of yourself do they get to experience? I see people on my YouTube, but I don't see no thumbs up. When you come in, make sure you are liking the live. That pushes me out to the FYP. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome. Thank you for liking the live. And if listen, if you gonna talk out the side of your neck, you about to get blocked. If you gonna talk out the side of your neck, you gonna get blocked. Now y'all got 2 more comments. And I know you're gonna be reckless. So be mindful the next thing you post on my live, because you finna get blocked already. Because it ain't that many people jumping in here so I can see the fresh comments and I'm ready to block and bless. I ain't even finna play with you today. Now, if you don't wanna be in my live and act like an adult, please exit my live. You ain't gotta watch me, you can go to somebody else's live. Why waste your time over here because you wanna be entertained? That's disrespectful. Lord, that's disrespectful. You said no disrespect. I don't know how to take that. That's disrespectful. Why even come to my live? I don't care for the disrespect or the distaste. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Like, I'm confused. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Grow up. Grow up. Like, I'm serious. Like, either you want to be on my live or you don't. I don't care for the distastefulness. Like, grow up. It come a point in time where you got to grow up. I'm a female. Good morning, 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 good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on in, let's tap this screen, let's tap this screen, let's tap this screen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, if you don't mind tapping the screen. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know, people be up early in the morning with some foolishness. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Shout out Anna Maria. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Let's tap the screen. Y'all know we don't take off the 10,000 taps. Come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you are. I just ask that you hold my nose down and share my live out to 10 people. Welcome in, Anita. Welcome in, Shanika. Good morning from Australia. It's midnight. It's 8 o'clock over here. I need to get my nails done, but thank you. Welcome in from Australia, baby. We got some love from way from Australia. Welcome in. Good morning. Well, I don't even know how to say good morning, good night, but hello. Welcome in, Brighton. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. One day at a time. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Tyrene. Good morning from Australia. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you, thank you. One day at a time for the most popular votes. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. When you come in, make sure you are grabbing up your daily heart me. Make sure you are. Thank you, Shanika. A. Sininger. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. ASM Mr. Welcome in. Thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. Fat, good morning, welcome in. Come on, y'all, grab up y'all daily heart means. Baby, welcome to Florida. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today's topic is who gets to experience you. Y'all already know we on a reconstructive journey. We trying to get our money in order. We trying to get on a budget. We trying to live better. We trying to get more healthier. We trying to learn how to communicate. And all the things that we talk about on our lives. Yesterday was an excellent live. We talked about all the things people struggle with in 2025. And we put them to bed. We would not see those things anymore. Then today we're talking about who gets to experience you. We fit to cut it out today because everybody shouldn't be experiencing you. Welcome in, welcome in. Everybody shouldn't be experiencing you. Thank you. Everybody shouldn't get to experience you. Welcome in, welcome in. Gina, Till, welcome in, Myra and Jada. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning, good morning, honey. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all keep tapping the screen because y'all know we take off at 10,000 taps. 5 more people need to grab their daily hot me. Welcome in, welcome in, good morning, good morning, good morning, welcome in. Listen to me. I'm already at 7,000, so we're going to be at 10,000 in a minute. I ask you this. I'm going to say these disclaimers. First and foremost, if you don't like me, why would you watch me? If I irritate you with my voice or my hands or my skin color, or because you feel you know me personally, if you don't like me, why would you watch me? Because you do know that support, right? You try not to support me under a fake page or you behind somebody else's page. You still supporting me. You do know that, right? So if you don't like me and if you're a bot and you're not real, please exit my live. I don't have time for you to be getting on my live asking questions because you don't like me or you feel you want to offend me. You understand me? I don't understand why people waste their time and get on my lives when you don't like somebody. Because on my live, we're going to talk about Jesus. If you are mad with God, you prayed about something and it did not come to pass, baby, this ain't the live for you because we'll get to talk about Jesus on my live. We'll get to praying on my live. I am a black woman, and I'm not going to change that. I am a black, I go to sleep black, and I wake up a black woman. Understand that. I go to sleep a black woman, and I wake up a black woman. I'm not going to change that. And if you have a problem with that, and I find that people have a problem with that, love yourself to get off my page. If you are a very insecure person and you wear your feelings on your sleeves, this ain't the live for you because I will walk you like a dog and I will hurt your feelings. Not because I want to hurt them intentionally, because you're emotional and you can't take criticism and you can't take nobody telling you the truth about you. Everybody in the chat put me versus me because 2026 is personal. We're trying to get ourselves on track because a lot of us fell off track over the last few years, but 2025 was the year we really fell off track. So this year we're focusing. We ain't been in the new year long enough to feel like any impact has been made. But if you've been following me for the last few days, you already know it's critical that you come in with your pen and your paper. Or if you've downloaded my journal, please pull out your journal because every time we get on the live, we're going to talk about it. If you've downloaded the journal, pull out the journal because every time we gonna talk about that journal, that's the purpose of me saying I have a journal. Good morning, Gigi. Good morning, Good morning, Felicia. Good morning, Ahmad. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all already know. We had 10,000 taps. Even though we had 10,000 taps, it don't mean to stop tapping the screen. I'm going to need for you to tap this screen. I'm going to need you to support your live host. I'm saved in real life. I'm saved, sanctified, Holy Ghost filled, baptized, believing, tongue talking, hand clapping, foot stomping, saved. I'm not just saved. I'm not just saved online. I'm saved in real life. I don't like talking to religious people. I like talking to people that have a relationship with God. Because when you're religious, to me, those people are very judgmental when they can't put you in a heaven or hell. Good morning. Good morning. My life, I like talking to adults. I'm an educator. I work at the high school, 9th grade, and some of my students get on my live, and those students are going to get blocked today. When I see the conversations going on, and I know that my students, I'm blocking them today. I know I got mine, but I'm going to block them myself because I'm tired of them being on my live and being rude and disrespectful. I like talking to adults. I don't like talking to children. I don't like talking to simple-minded people. I like talking to people that have an open mind and don't mind somebody telling them certain things. I need 5 people to give me a rose. I need 5 people to give me a rose. I need for you to come in with your pen and your paper. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need 5 people to give me a. I need 2 people to give me a rose. I need 2 people to give me a rose. I need 2 people to give me a rose. I need you to come in with your pen and your paper. I need you to come in with your pen and your paper. Because baby, we got a lot of talking, we got a lot of ground to cover. And each day we're gonna talk about something different in that journal. That's the purpose of having it. I need welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Come on, y'all. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna need good morning to baddest, good morning, poo poo, good morning. I need 2 people to grab their daily heart me. When you come in, be mindful. You're not gonna attack nobody. You're not going to be distasteful. You're not going to be disrespectful, because we're in a space that we're going to grow. And if you don't grow, with me, if you don't benefit from my life, why are you watching me? If anything that I say and it don't benefit you, please don't waste your time to be listening to somebody and it does not benefit you. We're going to get ready to pray, because I got to get in here and prep these turkey wings this morning. But we're going to get ready to pray. Okay, listen. Good morning. Good morning. So we're going to get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus, I come to you humble, thanking you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. Please the blood of Jesus over the airways. Please the blood of Jesus over my son and my husband. Lord, I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits. Lord, I cancel any distasteful, toxic people. I cancel them and send them to the pits of hell. Anybody not sent by you. Lord, I'm asking that you send quality over quantity. Lord, creating me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Lord, creating the people that's going to be on my life a clean heart so they're open to receive what is about to go down. Lord, cover them from the top of their head to the sole of their feet. Close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, have thy own way. Throw your weight around in your son Jesus' name. Amen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today's topic. Could somebody write it in the chat so I can pin it? Experience you. Everybody shouldn't be experienced. No. Who gets to experience you? Somebody write that in the chat. Who gets to experience you? Who gets to experience you? Y'all keep tapping the screen. Thank you, Shining Star. Thank you. Who gets to experience you? That is today's topic. I need 4 more people to grab their daily heart me. That is today's topic. Who gets to experience you? Some people might be looking confused. If you have your journal and if you have your paper, I need you to go to the next page. I need you to go yesterday's page. You should have been on put your struggle down. If you was on here yesterday, you wrote your struggle down and you took that paper and you folded it. So you should have more space. You should have space on the next page. On the top of that is who gets to experience you. I need you to write that down, because when you write it down, you make it plain, you make it known, it becomes real. You need to write it down. Who gets to experience you on that page? And what I mean when I say who gets to experience you, let me tell you something. There's a version of you everybody don't get to experience. Some people experience a version of you that shouldn't experience that version of you, because you willingly give it out to the wrong people. And that's how you get that notion that there's no grown men in the world, or there's no grown women in the world. When anytime you feel like, oh, I'm not good enough, or you feel like you gotta people please, or you feel like you gotta do something and you have to water yourself down, that's you giving them an experience of you. When you walk in a room, listen, You mess around and walk in a room full of millionaires. If you walk in a room full of real, genuine millionaires, I can guarantee you they're not acting biggity. They're not acting like they're better than you. They're not acting like they don't want to share nothing with you. It's only the people that you walk in a room full of crabs. Let's say that. You walk in a room full of crabs. You walk in a room full of jealousy. You walk in a room full of envy. You walk in a crowded room full of those that looking at you acting as if you are the problem or you're the issue. That is only when you feel like you got to give them an experience that they shouldn't have, because sometimes people push you to the point where you got to step out of character or you got to be somebody that you're not. You got to come to the realization that every time you look in the mirror, you got to love you. You got to be secure with you, and you got to stop giving out certain versions of you that they don't deserve. Right now, everybody that is following me should have written down on the next page or on a sheet of paper that have not downloaded my journal. You should have written somewhere on a paper, this is serious business, and if you don't want to be serious, I'm not mad. This is only for my people. You need to write down who gets to experience you and what is that experience of you. We're going to start with you. When you look in the mirror, do you automatically got to put on makeup? When you look in the mirror, do you tell yourself you're not beautiful without makeup? When you look in the mirror, do you tell yourself you can't be you without putting your wig on? Nobody can see me without my wig. Nobody can see me without my makeup on. You can't step out, and I ain't talking about going outside with a button on. I'm talking about you can't go nowhere without automatically putting on a full face every time. Right now, this is a live recording. You're actually live looking at me. You're in my house. Everything is live in my house. Like you're actually experiencing me. You're experiencing me with my bonnet on because I'm finna get ready to get in the kitchen before I go to church. You're experiencing me. I have on no makeup. And this version of me is me. When I get on live and I talk to people, this is me. I like to talk to people. I want to pour back into people. I want to help somebody. Even if I don't help but one person, I may not help all 29 people. I may not help all 12 people on YouTube. There is one person I can guarantee you. Some of y'all looking at me saying, who finna get a piece of paper and write down this? Who even downloaded her journal? And I can guarantee you there is somebody that actually want to learn something, that wants to become a better version of themselves, and they know that they need to get themselves in order. And in order to do that, they got to take baby steps, because my life is not a get rich scheme real quick. It is a process. And right now, I need you to understand, it don't start with getting a man with money. It don't start with going to Miami getting your body done. It don't start going to get hair implants. It don't start getting electric eyebrows. It don't start by, oh, I'm going to get that degree. It starts by you becoming confident within your skin and loving who you are. And if you can't do that, how do you expect the world to love on you? How do you expect a man to love on you when you don't even love on you? You got to respect yourself. It's a lot of things that goes on social media. I'm talking about, it's a lot of things. And right when I was getting on to get ready to go live, the first video I saw a young lady talking about how she had a threesome with her man and some chick. And she went into great details about herself. That's an experience that she gave somebody. Why did she feel the need? Listen, I'm not knocking. Do whatever you want to do. But why did she feel the need to go live? Oh, I know what it is. Because clout is bigger than respect. Taps on a screen is bigger than respect. If you don't respect you, Ain't nobody gonna respect you. That is why I told you the first thing to put me versus me, because it is important that you experience you before anybody else. When you feel that you got to do certain things for clout, that you will do anything for the mighty dollar, that says a lot about you. And that is why it is important to write this down. Who gets to experience a version of you? There are certain things, intimate details about my life, it's not to be shared on social media. I don't care nothing about no likes. I don't care about no extra dollar. I don't care about hitting 1,000,000 views. Certain things ain't to be experienced. And when you are confident in yourself and know who you are, there are some things you're not going to have to do in order to get your likes and views up. You can actually be you. In your journal, I want you to write down on a piece of paper, whatever you have, in one section. I want you to do this on that paper. I want you to write down a good experience somebody had of you and a bad experience somebody had of you. I want you to, let me help somebody. Your children, if you got children, they get to experience your good and your bad. So you should be writing down, I got angry, if you did, I got angry at my kids because they daddy, I'm just using an example, is what I mean. Their dad didn't pay the child support. Then on the other side, I want you to be able to write, I thought about the experience I gave my children and went back to fix that because I went back to apologize. That's a good experience. When I say who gets to experience you, we can't start outside the home. We got to start in the home. Sometimes it can go, I'm talking about, this should be a list of things that gave bad experience to good experiences. And some of y'all may not even have no good experiences because some of y'all probably ain't even go back and fix what you messed up. But when you following me, and when I say we gonna deal with this, you got to heal from what broke you way before you can even get to a different point in your life. You wonder why you're not being blessed. You wonder why you're not elevating. You wondering why you're not moving from one place to another. It's because you haven't went back and really sat down and thought about it. And I know it's early in the morning. Y'all like, she is getting deep. It is time for you to tell the truth. You ain't got to tell me, but that's why you got that piece of paper. That's why you got that journal. You're going to write that down. That journal is for you. And if you don't want to be honest with yourself, who you going to be honest with? Because you can't lie to God. You cannot lie to God. God, you lucky he can't sit down and tell all your business on social media. That's why you're going to write it down. You're going to write down who gets to experience you. And you're going to tell yourself the truth. And when you write it down, you're going to tell yourself, oh, this thing right here getting deep. Because now I get to see I mistreated my children because I was angry because I didn't have no money. And a lot of women will never admit that, but a lot of the anger and frustration towards your kids sometimes is because that financial strain that you have in your life. Where my grown people at? Only my grown women can admit that. Financial strain is the only way, is one of the biggest things that puts a damper on life sometimes. If you ain't never experienced a financial strain while having children, please sit this one out. This is for the women that are single parents or even in a relationship and the baby daddy on the outside, they with another man. However, when you a single parent, financial hardship has you questioning everything. That thing will have you not smiling. That thing will have you not want to do anything. And it'll have you so frustrated till you take all your anger out of your children. There are women that are mad with their baby daddies and they treat certain kids different. Some women will be with the kid's daddy that they in the house, and the daddy that's on the outside, they'll treat that child different. You need to write that down. I treat my children different. because they got 2 different daddies, 3 different daddies. There are some women that do it. I'm just talking random. I'm not pointing fingers. This is not a specific person I'm talking about. I'm trying to help somebody heal from the gunk they have that's holding them down, that they can't get to the top. They looking at the top. They can see the light, but they can't even get there because there's so much holding them back. That's why you need to write it down. Tell the truth. That you love one child more than you love the other because they got 2 different daddies. Oh, it happens. When I ask you who gets to experience you, if you've ever sat around a bunch of women and you see that one woman that feels like or seems like she has it all together, and here you are trying to keep up with, good morning, Mama Teresa, I'm glad you're here because I don't want to leave off this thing without 100,000 taps this morning. Welcome in, Mama Teresa. If you hang around a bunch of women and you deal with women that one person, it seems like she always got together. She got the men that give her money. She pay all her bills. Her crib is laid. She driving a nice car. She doing all those things right there. I'm talking about in a nutshell. If you hang around a woman like that and you find yourself trying to keep up with that, so you trying to keep up with that, write that down, because now that woman gets to experience a different version of you. You might not even be financially where she's at, but the fact that you want to keep up with her because it looks so good. Then I've been around women. Listen to me. I've sat around women, hung around women. I don't dealt with women, hung out in the clubs with women, talked on the phone with women that I thought had more than me at a time because I was the friend, the homegirl, the sister, the daughter. I had 4 children and everybody had 1 or 2 kids. Some of them even had none, and everybody around me acted as if they were better than me because I had the kids. To the point in my life, I questioned and told myself, I need to get a second job because I'm behind time. I need to be up where they at because I was looking at their situation from one standpoint. But once I grew up and matured, I realized something. I realized I actually had way more than half of them had because I had the confidence to push myself to go back to school while I was a single mother. I've never been the type of woman that had a revolving door with different men. You understand me? So when I looked at their situations, I realized some of them was doing certain things for the mighty dollar, things that I wasn't willing to do. This is what I mean when I say who gets to experience you. If you sit around a bunch of women and you assume that they got it all together, you must take a step back, take a deep breath, and really pay attention to the things that go on. Because some of the things that people do to get a dollar, you might not be willing to do it. That's why there is an experience of you, because you're gonna either become who they are or they're gonna become who you are. This is why today we're talking about who gets to experience you. And I ain't talking to the weak, and I ain't talking to the people that feel like they got it all together. I ain't talking to none of them. I'm talking to grown people that got their pen and their paper and they written down at the top who gets to experience, put that line, and they writing down things that people got a different version of them, and it's not the real version of them because they didn't realize this ain't even real. When you cannot look in the mirror without makeup on and love you, that's a problem. When you can't you got to put your wig on or put your weave in to be beautiful, it's a problem. If you got to put a waist trainer on to be confident, to be around people, it's a problem. When you walking around here saying ain't no good women or ain't no good men, it's a problem. When you don't feel that your children deserves an apology, it's a problem. If you've been in a situation where your mom allowed certain things, listen to me, that's an experience. My mama allowed this to go on and we never healed. But over here, you should be saying, I forgave that person. Thank you. Ebony. You should be saying, I forgave that person. And you don't forgive the person that harmed you as a child because of them. You forgive them for you, because you're no longer going to be bound to what kept you here. Because if you don't let it go and release it, you're going to walk around angry. That is why I asked you to say, who gets to experience you? You can't be your real self because you hiding under so much pain. You hide behind certain things. Just because you put makeup on a pig, that don't mean it ain't a pig. Some people don't want to let certain things go. They want to walk around here and act like they got it all together. And when in actuality, they don't really have it all together. But they scared to let certain things go. They scared to talk about certain things because they feel like they must. They feel like, oh, I got to be a certain person in order to impress people. When you get in a mode where you feel like you can only be you, or you can't be you unless they clapping for you. Let me tell you something. Social media has taken people through a whole nother level. Like I said, this morning I got on live. Right before I got on live, I like to scroll and get the algorithm warmed up to let them know I'm finna be live. So I get on there, go to scrolling. The first video I saw a young lady talking about she had a threesome with her man and somebody else. But this is me. Are you really that person? And as she talked in the video, she said, that's not really me. I just did something just to do it. And of course, she got 1 million something likes and views and hearts because people like to see that. Somebody like me can get on here and talk about the goodness of the Lord, put a video out about getting ready to fast, putting a video out about going to the stores, put a video out about the food that I'm getting ready to be consuming, and they don't feel like, people don't want to see that. Social media has created a lot of monsters that people don't understand. You mean to tell me that's everybody's business because you did that? And it is because people like it. They don't like real stuff. Listen, and if that's what she want to do, I'm not knocking her. But as a grown woman at 46, that's not something that I want to experience. And if I did, it ain't y'all business. I don't feel like I got to put every intimate detail on social media. Everything is, people so, I don't know, like programmed. I got to do this and I got to say this. I got to act like this so that I can get likes. People would rather have a heart like, than to be a real person. I want to be a real person because I'm me on social media and off social media. I don't ever want to come across somebody that's watching me from around the world. I got people watching me from Australia. I don't want nobody coming from North Dakota. I mess around and go somewhere, have a book signing or something, and you meet me and I'm not the real me. I don't want to do this forever, be on social media, and I got to do whatever I got to do, because let me tell you something. When you do one thing, you got to continue to do that across the board. If I got on live and started drama, people are watching me, but they will be in total shock because they're going to be saying, wait a minute, hold on. Her account had to be hacked because this is not her. Her platform, if you go look at my posts, my content, nowhere on my content platform, it shows me in drama. But once you start being toxic, you got to continue to be toxic. And this is what I'm telling you. This is why you got to write certain things down. That's why I created that journal. I'm going to help you release some of the things that you felt like you couldn't overcome. There's too much drama underneath. You bound to it. I don't know the word that I'm trying to say. You bound to certain, what is it called? Trauma bonding. Trauma bonding. There's too much trauma bonding. Do you hear me? And the trauma bonding becomes because don't nobody want to admit it. But if you are seriously following me, this morning, you got your pen and your paper and you telling me what you're writing down, who gets to experience me, because that's the topic, and you put that line and you're talking about the things that that is happening in your life. This is what I'm talking about. Certain things that don't happen in your life, but causes you to be a different version of yourself. There's so much trauma bonding. There's so much gunk inside of people because a lot of us was raised with what goes on in this house stays in this house. And all that stuff was pushed under the rug, but we're no longer doing that. People are selling their souls, selling everything on social media now to get clout. How about we just heal in real life? Because once you unleash that box in open space, meaning on lives, and put people in your business, you got the naysayers and you got the real people, but you can't really see it. And the scripture that came to me, the wheat among the tares. In the Bible, it talks about the wheat growing and the tares growing. You understand me? And everything is combined. You got so many people trying to tell you the truth, but you can't hear it nor see it because you got more negative than you got positive. On my lives, with my content, I am trying to help somebody heal from all the gunk that they got pushed down inside of them. Some of y'all want to heal, but you hide behind social media and you don't know how to heal. And baby, by all means, do whatever you need to do. But if you on my live, if you going to download that journal or you going to grab a piece of paper and you going to start following what I'm saying, because when you write it down and you go back and you look at it, it makes it real, but you are now releasing everything that had you bound. Something happened in your childhood. Listen to me. I am saved in real life, and when the Holy Spirit go to speaking, because it's in me, not on me, I talk about certain things that I didn't even mean to talk about, but I do it because I'm obedient to the Spirit. And this right here is at the top. I don't know why. Something happened to somebody on my live as a child, and it's hidden inside of your heart, and you're angry at God because you're like, I was a child. Why did you allow this to happen to me? And let me tell you something. Everything that happens to us, it's supposed to happen. And it ain't for your glory, it's for his. You're going to be able to overcome it. And the fact that you up and talking in your right mind functioning, you are healing from it. So now you will be able to tell somebody else, this happened to, they telling you, this happened to me as a child. You're going to be able to tell them it happened to me too. But I'm still functioning. I'm still living. I'm still breathing. It may be hard, but today, you're going to write down. And it's on between you, that paper, and God. You're going to write that down. You're going to say, this happened to me. And that experience caused you to be what? That happened to you and you couldn't tell nobody. Nobody believed you. It caused you to be angry. It causes you to be angry. It causes you to not trust people. Because when you're a child, you expect your parents to protect you. And sometimes they don't. And you can't understand why it happened. And it did. But it's time for you to write it down. And on the other side, what did that experience make you? Some of y'all been in broken relationships. I'm talking about that man dogged you, put his hands on you, cheated on you, used you, mistreated you, got you pregnant, left you. He ain't there no more. You need to write that down and tell on the other side, what did that cause you to become? Write it down. That part. She said it just caused me to protect. But write that down. It caused you to be more protective of your children because in your mind, you don't trust because what happened to you. And not just you, people in general. And it's hard to talk about certain things. And the stuff that I'm talking about over the next few weeks, it's going to bring somebody to tears because it's like, how do you even know my business? How did you even know? You don't know me. I don't know you. But you're talking about something that's going on in my life. And it's hard to unravel everything. See? It's hard to unravel because that incident that happened in your life as a child, how old are you right now, Ebony? You're an adult. And just the thought of me talking about a subject like this that happened to you, how old are you right now? In your adult years, She's 48 years old. And the fact that just talking about it, and Ebony knows me and her never met in person, and she knows I'm not just talking to her, I'm just talking in general, but just to have that conversation, that part. Just to have this conversation, it opens up all type of wounds, because nobody is, it's like you have no safe place to unload it all. But today, Ebony, we're going to unload it all. And after today, you no longer going to carry that burden, because you have no business still carrying it, because like you said, you trust God. So if you trust God, let that mess go today. And it's hard. It's easier said than done. But write it down and say what it calls you to be. Like she said, it calls her to be more protective of her children. And it's more than just you. It's people watching me, listening to me. It's people listening to me saying, what's she talking about early in the morning? I'm talking about all the trauma bonding. Sometimes people react a certain type of way, not because somebody hurt them. It's because of an experience or something happened to them along the way of becoming an adult. Even when you had it hard, there's some people that struggle. They watched their mama struggle. Lights was off. They got evicted. They didn't know when they was going to eat. But now when they're in their adulthood, they're grown and they looking back and they angry at their mama. Somebody is angry at their mama because she was never a mama to them. Because they look at how they mother or look at how somebody else mother, and they assume that, you know what, this is what a mama looked like. My mama was never a mama. But I'm asking you today, you must forgive your mama, not for your mama. Forgive your mama for you. My mama was on drugs and my daddy did not care. My daddy didn't care if my mama kids, if we ate, if we had a warm place. My daddy did not care. But I released my daddy from my heart. You know why? Because it was not enough room in there to hold that gunk on what happened when I was growing up. Right now, I'm 46. So I had to release him from my heart and say, you know what? I forgive you for not being the man that I thought you should have been. And you know why I forgave him? Because I had a conversation with my auntie. My auntie broke it down and told me my daddy never got love like that. He didn't get the love that he needed. So it was no way that he was going to be able to love his children in that type of manner, because he never seen it done before. So when I got that revelation, I better understood, not making an excuse, but how do you know how to love or be a parent when you ain't never seen it done? How do you know? And because of that, I understood my daddy was just like his daddy. And we can change the narrative now. If you ain't never been in a situation, because there's a lot of people, they don't walk around or they don't talk to each other and say, I love you when they get off the phone. They don't, when they see, every time my kids come, we hug. Every time my older kids don't live here, but every time my kids come here, wherever we meet, we hug each other. Before they part, we say, I love you. Because that is something that my mom did do, even though she was on drugs, but she got off drugs when I was 13 years old. Thank you. She became a different person when I was 13 years old. I'm never going to forget that. But when it comes down to it, if you ain't never had the opportunity to unload. Hey, Monique Love, today's topic is who gets to experience you. They should have written it down, put that line, and on one side, they should be telling what happened and what it made them become. That part. Mama Teresa say her mama didn't do it, so she does it now. But until you admit, some people will never admit they didn't get certain things as a child. They didn't get certain things as a child. They'll never admit, but you can see it. Y'all, let me get this pen. Some people will never admit certain things. But let me tell you how you gonna know they go through it. When it comes to being in a relationship, this is a person that you are encountering every single day. Y'all living together. But before y'all meet, y'all have a conversation. But when y'all get serious, you start to notice certain things about them. And certain things speak volume. If you the type of woman right now in your 40s, in your 30s, 20, you still a baby. But you older. And you want a man to open car doors. Some women experience their dad opening car doors. Some women didn't. I didn't experience, and I know a lot of women that did it. And it ain't because you've experienced, it's because something that you long for. But some men don't do it because they've never seen it done either. Some men ain't never been the type of men that can express how they feel, because for one thing, society makes a man feels like that all he's supposed to do is be a provider. That's it. He's just supposed to be a provider. So emotionally, he's not in tune with himself, because growing up as a child, you always heard people say, boys don't cry. Quit acting like that. You gonna be weak. Boys don't. And that's so wrong, because a boy, a male, he's still human and he has emotions, and he should be able to release them without being treated like that. So when they grow up with this hard core, and they feel like a woman is supposed to be emotional. They're not. And I'm not saying just walk around emotional. I'm just saying there is a lot of men that don't know how to be the version of a man that you want him to be. And a lot of them will clap back and say, what you know what a grown man look like if you ain't never had one, especially if your daddy wasn't around. And a lot of things that we learn, we've witnessed. That part. Sometimes we don't understand why the men don't know how to communicate certain things with us. Some of y'all want men, let's do a big one. Some of y'all want to experience a man that's a provider. Some of y'all want to experience a man that's a provider. But he ain't going to be no provider. He's not going to be a provider. You know why? Because he's been taken advantage of. He feel like somebody trying to get over. And a lot of men want you to jump through fire rings to even get his money. Then you got the men that's willy-nilly just giving you his money because you a woman, and he just feel like I got to pay for it. Then you got the men in between. They want to give you their money, but then again, they don't know. So you got versions of different men, but it's all up to you to experience that type of man. And if you want to experience that type of man that is a provider, I ain't talking about because he can take you on a trip. I ain't talking about because, hey, Dr. Mom. I ain't talking about because he going to take you on a trip. I ain't talking about the material aspects of things. I'm talking about a grown man that y'all sit down and y'all get them finances in order to the point where y'all get the life insurance policies. Y'all get all that stuff in order because he wants to make sure that you're taken care of if he here or if he's not. That's what I mean by a provider. I'm talking about a provider that want to get up and go to work even though he tired. But he knows I got to make sure my house functions. I got to keep the lights on. Or got to keep the roof over my head. We got to keep the car. We got to keep certain things going. The washer and the dryer, the AC, the roof. Like you want a provider in that manner. You understand me? You got to be a man, a provider at that aspect. Some women want a thought of a man. And if you are like certain women that you feel like you got to do any and everything to please a man, you're mistakenly wrong. Let me tell women something right now. Like I said, before I got on my live this morning, I opened up my... Hold on, let me wash my hands, y'all. Before I got on live and I was just scrolling on TikTok, I came across a young lady that had a threesome with a man. Let me tell you something. If you trust God in all aspects of your life. If you do that, you know you helping your man cheat. You've just allowed another woman to experience your man. By any means, if that's what you want to do, do it. Think about it on that level. You just brought a woman in so your man can cheat. That ain't of God. Because 1 minute you don't want him to cheat, but the next minute you want to experience that for what? It's certain things I don't want to experience. I ain't never had the thought or the mind to do that. Some of y'all scared to be you. You wanna get, oh girl, you want all that. This part right here. You've opened the door for all type of spirits. But you so busy trying to get likes and clicks and you trying to get paid on social media. So you put all your business out there to brag about something like that. You're not trying to heal, because if you was trying to heal from all the things that you already done brought on yourself, you wouldn't be adding on to that. Some people scared to be them. Some people scared. They just scared to be themselves. They scared to be themselves. They scared to be themselves. They scared if they don't do what social media say do, they'll never be happy. We trying to heal. This next chapter in our life is serious. We try to talk about who gets to experience a version of you. Who gets to experience you? Some of y'all need to sit down with your kids and tell your kids, you know what? I was so frustrated. That part. I was so frustrated because financially I'm strained. But listen, some of y'all financially strained because nobody ever sat you down and made you get your finances in order. You don't know how to save nothing because your mama ain't teach you how to save nothing. Don't worry, my mama never taught me that growing up. Nobody ever taught me that. But then when it come to somebody being real like me, you don't want to listen. But if I was on here talking about me and my husband flipped and dipped and cussed and fussed, y'all would be all ears. It is important that you get yourself together, and it starts by you healing. It starts by you admitting things that happened in your childhood that caused the experience of you right now. Some people ain't never had nothing, and when they get something, that part. You see this? Listen, and mind you, we don't know each other. She just been following me, listening to me. Some people do not want to listen to the real unless it's gunk. And the more gunk, and this is what I tell y'all, y'all be mindful what you listen to. Good morning, Mickey. If what you listening to, because you already have enough gunk in you already. From the trauma growing up, the trauma of trying to be an adult, the wins, the losses. Sometimes you have more losses than wins. And it's hard to come to realization until you talking to somebody like me who's telling you, write it down. Write down what made you become a version of yourself. Because everybody shouldn't experience certain things. Once you heal, good morning, Miss Janice. Once you heal, do not allow that same old stuff from last year, the year before that, and the year before that to come back entering your life. Because today we're offloading. We're going to offload certain things. We're going to offload what made us cry last year. We're going to offload what we've been holding on to that don't nobody know but you and God. We're going to offload fears. We're going to offload frustration. And a lot of people don't know why they have anxiety attacks, because anxiety is not sent from God. An anxiety attack is all your emotions colliding with each other, and it's so confusing, and your body don't know how to handle it. So it starts to react, and it starts to overreact. That is what an anxiety attack is. Because God didn't send you the purpose of fear. He didn't give you fear. He ain't sent an attack on you, an attack on where you're breathing heavy, arms getting sweaty, and you can't even think in that moment. Why would God put you in a predicament like that? It's time for you to unload all those things. Hey, Miss Janice, thank you. It's time for you to offload all the things that has held you bound, has held you captive. And you know what that look like? Some of y'all downloaded the journal and some of y'all didn't. Some of y'all just got a piece of paper, and right now at the top it should say, what gets an experience of you? You can't, a person, as a human being, the more you give somebody, the less you think of you. The more you give somebody, the less you think of you. The more you give somebody, the less you think of you. When you become a mama, you want to give to your kids. When you become a wife, you want to give to your husband. And sometimes you forget the order of things. The order of things is your husband, God, your husband, and your family. God, your husband, and your family. That's the order of things. And sometimes you forget about you. But baby, in 2026, we starting from the bottom. We starting from the bottom to heal. We starting from the bottom so you can heal. We starting from the bottom. And we starting with you. We talking about the man in the mirror. That's why I say me versus me. This is important. It is so imperative that you get back to loving you. That you stop allowing everything else to dictate who you are. Y'all, today I'm starting with my Mrs. Dash. Listen. Today we start with the healthy eating. I love all my other seasonings. Baby, when I tell you we start with Mrs. Dash, we gonna season it with, I grab up every Mrs. Dash that it is. Salt free. You see what it says? Salt free. Good morning. You see that says salt free? So we start with our fast this morning. We're gonna eat some turkey wings. But I'm gonna season them a little different. I'm gonna season them with all the Mrs. Dash, not with my original seasonings. And I'm gonna miss them. That part. And it can happen. Healing can happen. But in order for you to heal, you got to admit that there's a problem. You got a spending problem, admit it. How does it make you feel? Right now, when I say experience, you should be writing down, I overspend. And by me overspending, over here, tell me what happens to you when you overspend. It feels good in the moment, but when you sit back and can't pay your bills, that's an experience. Because now you become a different version of yourself. Now you become a different version of yourself. Hey, Miss Carr. Miss Carr said she's trying to, I'm trying to heal from the voice. It's been 2 weeks now. Listen, that's not going to happen overnight. How long were you married, Miss Carr? How long were you married? Married, together 26, married 14. Hold on, y'all. Let me get these turkey wings. Let me tell you something. I pray your strength. I pray your strength. How long have y'all been talking about divorcing? Like, what happened, if you don't mind us asking? Y'all know how I do when I get my meat. I always dry my meat off. I rinse it off, and then I dry it. Anytime you want to cook meat, dry it before you season it, y'all. And I'm finna season this. Is this a hole in this? Yeah, there's a hole. I gotta go get my other one. Hold on, y'all. There's a hole in here. Hold on, y'all. Hold that pan. I had to go get another pan. That one, this one got a hole in it. Why did they divorce? Why did y'all divorce? But let me tell you something. Healing looks like you forgiving yourself, Miss Carr. Healing looks like you forgiving yourself. Healing looks like you taking accountability for whatever happened and understanding y'all divorced now. Who was cheating? Who was cheating? Was he, that's my next question. Was he cheating or you cheating? He moved on with the woman. That's been going on. That's been going on. He didn't just start cheating. That's been going on. And let me tell you something. It's a hurting thing, and don't let nobody tell you it ain't a hurting thing. Y'all been together 26 years, 14 years married, and he was cheating, and now he cheating. Let me tell you something. And I want you to stand on this. When you see that kind of stuff going on, you stand back and you watch it. Because if he think we serve a God like that, we don't serve a God like that. And it feels good for the moment while you hurting it because you is so emotionally attached and you ain't moved on. And it's always something that somebody that cheats, they always get to go on. And baby, let me tell you something. He got to do that because if he stopped doing what he doing, he emotionally feel your pain. He gonna continue to do it because, baby, he got to do it in order to make himself feel good. Even though he knows he hurt you. He knows he ain't superhuman. I don't care how much a man try to put on as if he's superhuman. He's not superhuman. He has emotions and he knows what he's doing is wrong, but he got to save face. He got to save face. He cannot not be with the woman because he don't got caught. He doing his thing. So he got to act as if he building a happy nest over there. But trust and believe. You watch it. Because another woman building off your tails, that ain't gonna never last. And this ain't just me saying it. This is the truth. Another woman's tears, you think that builds happiness? You cannot build. I don't care how much they pretend. And ain't nobody gonna make me believe. And you better trust and believe. What goes up comes down, and what goes around comes around. Keep standing, girl. And let me tell you something. Continue to heal. Do not get bitter. Do not get angry. And I know it's too early because you weren't cheating, and it hurts so much worse when you're not cheating. It hurts because you're not cheating. And it seemed like, oh, they over there so happy. Baby, I don't been in that situation where listen, I wasn't married to him. Listen to me, Miss Carr. I wasn't married to my older kid's daddy, but I had to watch a best friend of mine. You understand me? I had to watch a best friend of mine. Nope. Listen to me, Miss Carr. I had to watch a best friend of mine and my older kid's daddy in the same town. You hear me? And when I used to see them, at first I would react, but then I got the gist of, if I want to cry, I need to go out in the woods and cry. I never let them see me sweat. Never let them see that it bothered me, because what is built on a lie is sure to fall. That can't stand. I don't care how happy they pretend to be. The version of a woman that you was, she could never be, because he was with you while he was cheating on you. And you can believe, listen to me, she will soon experience that same version of that man, because baby, he ain't changed. He changed for the moment because he got to watch you. You mean to tell me he left you to go be with somebody else? Be that it may. She may be prettier. She may be a better woman, but baby, she ain't you. You got to stand on it knowing, baby, she ain't me. She ain't me. She ain't me. She ain't me on Monday. She ain't me on Tuesday. She ain't me on Wednesday. She ain't me. Listen to me. And it hurts. I'm a woman, and I would be lying to you if I told you I've been married to a man. We've been together 5 years, married 2. If I tell you we was to separate, it wouldn't hurt. It will hurt like a pain that I ain't never seen or felt before. But you better trust and believe she gonna experience that same version. He ain't changed. Right now, what he doing, he's setting himself up because, baby, he got to go hard. Let me tell you something. You got to know that the type of woman that you is, when the next man come, everything, all the good, let's talk about it, Miss Carr. Let's talk about it. All the things that he loved about you, he gonna sit and he gonna know. And I'm gonna tell you this: do not sit down and think you got to get some closure. Do not sit and wait on him okay, I'm gonna wait because it hurts. You gonna be miserable sitting there watching him do him. You might not physically be watching, but your mind plays tricks on you. Your mind got you thinking, I want a good woman. Your mind got you thinking, oh, she a better woman than me. You mean to tell me y'all was together 26 years and married 14 and you wasn't no good woman? Why he married you? Why he married you? That part. Why he married you? You got to understand. It may seem like he winning. But what did she really win? What did she win? I'm just saying the things that we women say. You looking at it like she won. She got my man. She got my marriage. She over there. They over there happy. What did she win? Because you ain't finna make me believe that he was a perfect man. You not finna make me believe that he was a perfect man. He ain't had no flaws. You ain't finna just sit here and make me believe that. Listen to me. I'm finna help you heal. I'm finna help you right now today. That's why you should have my journal. She said, I'm talking to her too. You should have my journal, or you should have a piece of paper, and I need you to write down who gets to experience me. He got to experience a version of you. And the version of you is y'all was together when you were younger. Y'all was together when you were younger. Y'all were together in the good, in the bad. Remember that. Remember the good times. Remember that. Remember, he got to experience you. And baby, let me tell you something. All he is, Miss Carr, how old are you? That part. How old are you? How old are you, Miss Carr? Y'all was together. How old are you right now? Come on here. How old are you? That's what I want to know. How old? 45 and he's 43. Listen to me. Baby, you in your golden years. You in your golden years, honey. You in your let him watch you be a good version. Let him watch you heal in the midst of adversity. Listen to me. You know how they say a rose under concrete? Baby, that's all you are. Baby, you get better with age. The older you get, the more wisdom you get. And the things that you did that you felt like you wasn't good enough at that time in your life, baby, you gonna get better in the next version, because now you know. Listen to me. I can't give a man that version of me, because if he was to leave, this is how it's gonna make me feel. You got to build your house not on her. Because if she took him cheating, what gives her the confidence to think that he won't cheat on her? Why would you think that getting a man, because baby, the same way she got him, it's gonna be the same way she gonna lose him. And I know as women back there saying, she probably ain't treating him like that. She probably not. And you was good to him. That part. She was good. She says, I'm 37, he 49, he broke me. He was women calling him in my bed. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. A man only do what you allow him to do. When we as women allow these men to have that much control to where we're codependent on them, if they happy, we happy. And let me tell you something, Miss Carr, what you did. I'm going to tell you one thing that you did. You allowed him to dictate the relationship all the way to the end. You allowed him to say, I'm leaving you. You allowed him to say, I don't want to do this marriage no more. You allowed him to be the one to determine if y'all was going to end. When you caught him cheating, you should have walked away, but you didn't. That's when you got to take accountability. Stop blaming him for, okay, he left me, he cheated on me. When you found out, what did you do? You understand me? What did you do when you found out he was cheating? Did you address it? Did you address it? No, you were so busy trying to figure out how to become a better version of you. Baby, he been cheating no matter what you was going to do. And if he left you for the other woman, baby, that was planning and plotting all along. And he left way before he actually left. Because you never got tired. You never. It ain't funny, but girl, I'm glad you didn't. He ain't worth it. Don't you ever let a man take you there. It ain't funny, but it's funny. Listen, don't you ever let a man take you there. And you would have been clink while he out here living his life. It hurt you so bad, but don't you never let a man take you there. And I know that's what the older women say. Don't you ever. She said, I was trying to set him on fire. Listen, you got to get back to loving you. You lost it. I know, listen. I'm laughing, but listen to me. Listen, I'm glad you found my live. Because, girl, listen to me. Everybody in the chat right now, put me versus me. Girl, you don't trip me out for the day. Everybody in the chat, put me versus me. Put me, everybody, Miss Carr, including you. Put me versus me. See, this is why I do what I do. This is why I do what I do. This is why, Miss Carr, this is why I do what I do. Now it's me versus me. Me versus me is you versus you. Now you're in competition to get back to loving you. You lost yourself. And you almost lost yourself. He's not worth it. You know how many men on this earth? Do you know how many men on this earth? And for you to ever think that he's worth it, he ain't worth it. No matter how bad it hurts, he's never worth it. And you got to know, I don't care what they put on. You know his good and his bad. So you mean to tell me he ain't gonna show her the bad side? Oh, baby, she gets all versions of him. And I'm gonna tell you something else. He gonna be walking around her saying, I left my wife for you. He's gonna throw it up in her face every chance he gets. He gonna throw that up every chance he get. I'm telling you. He is, listen to me. I don't care nothing about no posting no pictures. People do that all the time. Women do that all the time. And they don't always necessarily mean they happy. It's because she wanna, and she know you watching. She know you watching. But before you get through with me, I'm going to have you to the point where you're going to be able to watch them and not even care nothing about it, because you're going to start remembering when the times he made you cry, the times he hurt you. Quit looking that day right now. Quit looking that day right now. Quit looking at, oh, it's so happy over here. Girl, please, you know how that man snored. You know how stingy he was. You know when he couldn't get it up. You know the good and the bad about him. Don't act like he was so perfect. Oh, they taking pictures. It hurts to see it right now, but you got to get yourself together. You need to write down what hurt you the most in 2025. Because, baby, it's 2026. Before it's all said and done, you're going to be got yourself together, found who you are, and loving you. Fall back in love with you. Heal before you can go. But I don't like what us women do. We want to be single for years and years. Oh, I was hurt too bad, so I can't get back out there. While the man over there in a happy relationship, girl, pull yourself together. But you got to want to do it. You got to tell yourself, I can do this. Y'all see what she posted? See, that's what I'm talking about. See, you needed to be on my live. She said I stayed with him and that noodle. Girl. That's what healing looks like. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. That's what I be talking about. These men be around here acting like they putting down. Go sit in the corner and grow up down there. You ain't got no business with your voice raised to me when you were a child down there. That's what I'm talking about. You been around here frustrated and he acting like that. Girl, you better let her have him. We trying to get you to see the bigger picture. These women out here showing up. These women out here showing up. That girl said she had the picture to get it off. Y'all gotta cut it off. Y'all gotta stop now. Listen, we gonna help you today. I'm telling you. My platform is for this kind of stuff right here. We understand that you hurt and you watching them. You understand me? You watching them. But you got to think about the things that baby, You around here frustrated on that level, and you mean to tell me, don't you cry now another tear. Don't cry now another tear. Anytime, listen, download my journal, please, Miss Carr. Download my journal. Because when you go to feeling sad, I want you to come back and wrote down certain things so you can say, okay, and I want you to tell yourself, I'm hurting today. Because it's going to be times where you're going to hurt. But it's going to be times when you hurt, and I want you to hear me in your head. Saying, I remember listening to Charnetta. She was talking about telling the truth. I want you to hear me in your head, telling yourself, I'm over here crying over that noodle. I want you to just, I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm serious. Sis, I want you to just be saying, I'm over here crying over that noodle, and pull yourself together. That's what I'm talking about. I had one of them too. Listen, I wrote a book, Miss Carr. I wrote a book, and it's called 3 Years Too Long. And the man I talk about it now, y'all listen to me. And this is what trips me out about these men. I used to tell him I'm not pleased with him, right? This ain't the man I'm married to. I used to say I'm not pleased with him. And he would think I was just saying that. And when I got out of a relationship and got in another relationship, I understood I was lacking and crying and groveling and trying to be with that when I had all this out here. You got to, I'm serious. We be around here groveling over the over them noodles. He ain't even had no teeth in his face. You know what? I'm not finna do this with y'all. I'm not finna do this with y'all this morning. I'm not finna do this with y'all. I'm not finna, listen to me. He ain't even had no darn teeth in his mouth, and I'm over here crying and let somebody like that talk to me any kind of way. I'm just saying. I'm serious. You got to really, really, really look back over the situation. And I'm going to tell you something. In due time, you're going to be telling yourself, I can't believe I was acting like that by that. Because I tell myself, this man ain't even had no teeth in his mouth, y'all. You hear me? And I was crying. I love you too. And this is why we do this, because we're going to find a way to uplift you. Baby, you can cry, and it's okay to cry. And don't you let nobody tell you it ain't okay to cry. But it ain't okay to stay there too long. It ain't okay to stay there too long. Because the longer you stay there and you watching this happy family, girl, please. Because it don't be men I don't deal with. I'm trying to still figure out why she with him, because I know why I don't even deal with him. I know why I don't deal with him. But I watched them be happy, and I'm not mad. But I know for a fact he ain't wang dang doodling down there. She said, I'm uplifted now. She said, I'm uplifted now. I'm serious. We be around here crying and grinding over itty bitty teeth notching. That's why. Now, listen, this is us helping each other, ladies. I'm serious. And it ain't, I'm sorry, it seems like we bashing these men, but we got to help our sister over there, because she going through. She almost set him on fire, y'all. Yes, she almost set him on fire. I don't want to see you set him on fire, sis. Don't do that. He ain't worth you doing that. I'm serious. He is not worth you doing that. We want to help you. I'm serious. Come back to this side. But girl, you talking about that noodle. I'm serious. You got to, sometimes you have to stop, and you have to laugh and stop from crying sometimes. And I can be transparent about me. And I don't been in situations. The dude I wrote about in that book, some women already read my book, so they know what I'm talking about. He used to be standing there just cussing me out, disrespecting me. But baby, let me tell you something. When I started thinking about how, baby, you couldn't function without your grandma. If it weren't for your grandma, I ain't had no business dealing with somebody that had to start his car with a screwdriver. When I first met him, the car he had to start it with a screwdriver. But you standing in my stuff, talking to me any kind of way. You understand me? This is what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm talking about. But yet we as women, we will sit around and cry over things that we shouldn't be crying about. But you don't think about it in the moment. And now that you don't came across my platform, you don't got a revelation. You probably saying to yourself, why? Wait a minute, hold on. But I'm being real. It hurts to see somebody you've been married to all them years walk away and y'all, this onion burning my eyes. And pretend to be happy way over there. It hurts. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and act like it don't hurt. It hurts. I ain't finna sit up here and act like it is, but I don't want you to ever get to that point ever again in your life where you feel like you finna do something that's gonna cause you to clean. And he don't moved on with the woman. Let me tell you something. I don't care if she was American Next Top Model. She ain't you. You got to start walking around in your mirror, Miss Carr, saying, she ain't me. She ain't me. On nail day, she ain't me. I stood with you when you ain't have nothing. I don't know your story. I'm just saying, you got to tell yourself, I stood with him when he ain't had nothing. I stood with him when he was at his lowest. I fed him when he was hungry. I clothed him when he needed clothes. I gave him water when he was thirsty. I stood with you when you had nothing. I was your backbone for those 14 years, 26 years we was together. I made a way. I got up and paved the way. I got up and cooked your food. I got up and washed your clothes. You got to just scream all the stuff that you know you did and you was good to him. And you need to tell yourself, I know I wasn't perfect, but I was a good woman to you. You got to tell yourself that. You can't sit back and just look at them win. No, baby, you got to learn to win. And what did she really win? What did she really win? Don't stay in that broken situation too long because it has you bitter. It'll have you bitter. It'll have you angry. And that's something that you don't want to be. It'll have you. It'll have you bitter. It'll have you angry. And it'll have you thinking that the other woman won. She ain't win. She got your headache. Because if he'll cheat on you, what make you think he won't cheat on her? That part. What make you think he won't cheat on her? Because he'll cheat on you. And remind you was with him 26 years. And you think he won't cheat on her? He got tempted and he got out there. He got out there. And you know what? Now he got to stand out there. Make him stand on it. Make him stand on it. You hear me? You make him stand on that. He got out there, now stand on it. Because, baby, trust me. Trust me. He'll be back. He'll be on your line. And even if he don't be on your line, it ain't the end of the world. Because just like he got somebody, you can get somebody. But I want you to heal and get back to you. And don't you ever get yourself that caught up till you want to set them on fire. Don't love nobody like that. You can't never love nobody more than they love you. I done been cheated on my best friend with my kid's daddy. You think that wasn't a hurting thing? And I had plotted to do some things to her. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That was a hurting thing. To watch my best friend and my baby daddy walk around in my city and be together. And be together. We got 3 kids together. My kids was calling you auntie. And she did me like that. She did me like that. That's what I'm talking about. I know hurt. We wasn't married, but she did me like that. Listen here, user. Listen here, user. User, please exit this live. We're not saying it's the worst thing. We're not saying it's the worst thing. But what we talking about at this moment, we helping our sister. So if you're not trying to help us, please, somebody block that user. Talking about cheating ain't the only thing. Please block that user if they're not trying to help. If they're not trying to help. If you in here to help, if you not here to help, please go on. We trying to help our sister. We don't care. We not saying it's the only thing that is the ultimate thing. Thank you. We not doing that. If you not here to help her in a time such as this, we don't want to hear none of that today. Go on over there. What I'm saying is, we not saying that's the ultimate, the only thing. That part. We trying to help our sister get back to finding her. You not here to help, please. Don't even come in here with the negative. Don't even come in here trying to tell us nothing. We don't care. We don't want to hear it. We do not want to hear it. If you not trying to help, please miss us. It's already hard enough. She already hurt, going through, feeling low, and you come on here talking about it ain't the ultimate. Man, you don't take several seats over there in the back. Today is not the day. Today is not the day for none of that foolishness that he talking. I'm going to need you to go on over there now. That part. I'm going to need for you to go on over there now. We're not doing that. We're trying to help our sister not fall off the cliff here. And see, that would be wrong with people. That's what be wrong with people. They be minding the wrong business. We don't want to hear none of that today. Because you don't be knowing what people be going through. That's what I tell people. You don't know what people be going through when you be running your mouth and you be saying certain things. You don't know what people be going through. And people be going through a whole lot. But going on, we're not doing that. We're trying to help our sister heal. We don't laugh on here. We don't cry on here. And I hope she's feeling better about herself. You can't tell this woman she been in a situation 26 years, married 14, and then they get a divorce, and then he go on with the woman that he don't cheated with. Man, come here. Man, you be about to lose it because you love him. But I need for you to understand. You need to walk around in your house. But anyways, walk around in your house and be hollering about she can have noodle. That's what, in the midst of tears, you got to find something that you fight for. Because the man I wrote about in that book, I loved him. And I thought that if I gave him my all, a good version of myself, that he would stop. He never stopped hurting me. And I stayed for 3 years too long. And I don't want to be that woman. That's why I share my testimony. That's why I talk to women to let them know it's light on the other end of the tunnel. At the other end of that tunnel, it's light. You don't have to stay in that broken situation too long. That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to stay. You can actually find your way out of it. Well, we got somebody talking about cheating ain't the ultimate thing. Take several seats. But that's what I want women to know. Y'all, these ain't your original turkey wings. I ain't got the good stuff on here. These are healthy versions. These are the healthy versions of turkey wings. Yes, I wrote a book. But listen, I want a lot of you women that have not downloaded that journal. Because, baby, we gonna heal together. 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 I'm going to add some mushrooms and some black olives. Y'all, when I'm on my fast, I try to add everything that I can to get flavor, y'all. Flavor. But listen, I got to get ready to get off so I can get ready for church. But I'm glad I came on because, see, Miss Carr needed me. I tell y'all, you don't be knowing what a person going through. I didn't know Miss Carr was going to get on here this morning and let us know. I remember her coming on in a while back talking, and then this morning she got on because she needed us to pour into her to get her smile back. Today might not be such a great day, but it's going to get better, Miss Carr. You got to please keep following me. Because we talk about it even when it hurts. And that's the only way you're going to heal. Quit holding it in and trying to be superwoman like it don't hurt. And can't no woman over here, can't no woman on here tell me they ain't never loved a man and that man ain't broke their heart. It may not be to your extent. And some women ain't never had a broken heart, but we've all been there. But trust me, you ain't the first and you ain't the last. I pray your strength. I hope you continue to follow me and understand when you get to the point where when you are crying and you going through, walk through your house and say noodle. Walk through your house and say she can have that noodle. That part. Walk through your house and say she can have that noodle. Because you're going to get through this. You're going to be better than when you ever been. You're going to be better than you ever been. It hurt right now, but you will smile again. You gonna smile again. You ain't the first woman to go through anything, and you ain't gonna be the last woman to go through it. You ain't the first, and baby, you sure ain't gonna be the last. Trust me, you ain't the first, and you ain't gonna be the last. It's just something you going through. You're gonna be able to tell another woman that going through something that how to heal. You gonna help another woman heal from going through what you was going through. To the point, and listen to me. Listen. I want you to get by yourself, Miss Carr, in your house, in your car. Go park at Walmart or go park somewhere where people can't see you. It's better in your house and scream and tell God how much you are in pain. Let it out. Quit holding on to all that hurt. Quit holding on to all that hurt. Let God know that you're angry. Let God know that that's the man. And if he told you, and maybe you need to tell yourself, Lord, you know what? Ask for forgiveness if he didn't even tell you to marry that man. If he didn't even tell you to marry him and you went through what you went through, ask God to forgive me. And then ask God for forgiveness because you tried to set that man on fire. Now, you were dead wrong, Miss Carr. You was dead wrong for trying to set that man on fire. Thank God that it didn't happen. You were dead wrong for that, Miss Carr. You got to ask for forgiveness. You got to ask for forgiveness. You got to tell yourself, you know what, Lord, forgive me. Because I wasn't obedient. You got to tell God, God already know, but let him know, Lord, I ain't always prayed when I should have prayed. I didn't go to you about my marriage when I should have went to you about my marriage. Lord, I didn't go to you about me. You got to tell the Lord, talk to him like you talking to me, like I'm talking to you. You got to tell him he already know all these things, but he need to hear from you. You got to ask for forgiveness because you know you ain't do everything right. Because if you had did everything right, your mind wouldn't have been able to say, I'm going to set him on fire. We can laugh about it, but you were dead wrong for that. And you got to take responsibility for the things that you did in the marriage where you lacked, where you fell short, where you made mistakes, when you want all of you and ask for forgiveness for settling for a new I'm just saying, just trying to make you laugh. Tell God, now I settled for that, Lord. Why did you settle for that? That's what you got to do. You got to be honest with yourself. And that's what my life be about. Being honest, taking accountability. Don't just point fingers on one, because he dead wrong too. But ain't nothing that you can do at this moment right now about him leaving you for another woman. But you can take accountability for the things that you lacked. You can take accountability. You can say, you know what, Lord, I was wrong. And the Lord, this didn't catch God by surprise. The Lord knew all this was going to happen. And for a time such as this, he sent me. You understand? Like, it was just so by happenstance that we on here talking about experiences that we've been through. Ain't it something how God would put the right people in your path just when you're about to give up? Just when you thinking nobody don't care, just when you thinking nobody don't understand, you click on TikTok and there I go standing here talking. Ain't it funny? But sometimes you got to stand in the mirror. This is why I tell you, me versus me, because you got to look in that mirror and you got to tell yourself, okay, self, I got to start healing. And it ain't going to come like that. But today could be a day that you kind of okay. You can smile. You can smile. And you can look at certain things and think. And when you get weak and you go to missing, oh, I miss his smell, I miss his touch, I miss this. Think about that noodle. I'm just trying to make you laugh. Think about that noodle. And think about all these men out here that can show enough put it down and ain't got no noodle. I'm just saying. If I so happen to go through, I want to have women like me in my corner. I don't want to have no sad sob story. I don't just want to hear, oh, it's his fault. I want you to tell me the truth. Tell me what you lacked in your marriage. What didn't you do? You feel what I'm saying? You got to get back to you. It's personal. That's why I said it. I don't even know why I started saying that. Like I said, we're under reconstructive surgery. Miss Carr, you definitely in reconstructive surgery, because now you got to get yourself back to you. You got to really reconstruct. And that's why if anybody know, they know I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. We're in reconstructive surgery. We trying to reconstruct the things that we've forgotten about us. And you don't need no naysayers in your corner. You have enough of that already. You already beating yourself up enough. You don't need nobody else telling you, oh, it ain't all about a man. That ain't the... Take several seats over there if your heart ain't never been broken. You ain't got no business talking about it. I can talk about it because my heart's been broken. My heart's been broken before. It may not be to a man that I was married, but it's been broken before. But listen, your girl I can't get SpongeBob on my page. Nobody ain't gonna buy me no SpongeBob or whatever that is. The character from Sponge, not SpongeBob. What is his name? His friend, whatever. The little thing for SpongeBob. I can't get one of them. I just want to see what it look like on my screen. Okay, I don't know. Patrick. Thank you, Ebony. Patrick, y'all know what I'm saying. Can somebody put Patrick on my screen? I just want to see what it look like on my screen. But your girl got to go so I can get ready for church. I want you to know that, listen, life gon' life. And it don't get easy as long as you trying to hide behind depression, hide in the dark, and hide away from what you should be facing. And that's a mirror every day. Facing yourself, telling yourself, I got to get better. I got to do better. I got to push through. We're going to get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins, Lord Jesus. I come to you humble, Lord Jesus, standing in the gap for my sisters and my brothers. Lord, I'm asking that you close the mouths of the enemy, close the ears of the prince of the air, cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you. Lord, if anybody's sick on my life, I'm asking you to heal them from the inside out. Because you said by stripes you were healed. If anybody's weak on my life, I'm asking that you make them strong. Because you said when we are weak, you are strong. Lord, I'm asking you to open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Make them the head and not the tail. Make them first and not the last. Lord, make them the lenders and not the borrowers. Lord, and I'm standing in the gap for my sister, Miss Carr, and any other woman that's going through hurt and pain from a divorce or a man leaving them, anything that has broken them. Lord, they need you right away. Because sometimes we do things like Miss Carr, we lash out and we try to harm people, but we don't mean it. We only mean it in the moment. I'm asking that you cancel anything that's not sent by you. Lord, a fresh wind over this live, over the women, over the men that's weak and going through and can't understand. Because when you've been with somebody 26 years, married 14, and then they cheat on you and they leave you for the woman they was cheating with, Lord, that's a different type of hurt. She's your child, and I'm standing in the gap for her. And I'm asking that if two or more touching and agreeing, you be in the midst. So all the women that is praying for women that's hurt and going through, Lord, you said if we humble ourselves and pray, that you will be in the midst. And there's no hurt, no harm, nothing that we can go through that catches you by surprise and that you can't heal. And we know it's going to take some time, but we asking for the strength. We asking for peace beyond anything that we can imagine in a time such as this. And I also pray for her husband, and I pray for her ex-husband and the woman that he's dealing with. Lord, they know not what they do, but I'm asking that mercy on them. Have mercy for them. And anything not that's sent by you, that's not sent by you, we cancel it and send it to the pits of hell. Send it to the pits of hell. Not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In Jesus' name, amen. Listen. And listen, you got to forgive your ex and forgive that woman. It's hard to say, but I'm just telling you, in order to heal, you got to really, you might not be able to do it today because you hurt. But once you release them out of here and give it to God, I'm telling you, you will be able to sleep better at night because now you stepped aside and you're going to let God handle it. You got to let God handle it, even when it don't make no sense. Listen. Listen. I was trying to pin up her comment. She says, forgive him, but he hurt me. Yep. Because you disappoint God every day. And you want God to bless you. You want God to forgive you. You got to forgive. And I'm just being honest with you. It ain't going to happen overnight, but slowly release. A slow release. A slow release. Slow release. Slow release. Even though it hurt, you got to slowly release him from your heart. Because right now he has all the power over you. Because he know you watching. He know that you hurt. He know you bothered because he know you by yourself. But I'm telling you. But listen, your girl got to go. I want y'all to have a great day. And I want you to have a great day on purpose. And know that I love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. Y'all, I got to get ready for church.